Testing. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Type the number 5 if you can see and hear me okay. Plus and TY. Alright, cool. Alright, let me just increase the font size so I can see chats and stuffs. We're good? I think. Oh yeah! This is happening! That's from the first game. So, we are done the hero story. We finished the dark story the last time. And now we're doing this, the super secret, whatever you call it, last. That's what it's called. Big question mark. What could happen in this one? Are we ready? Oh, I put the Chaos Emeralds in, but it's not working. Yeah, the Sonic 3 movies, I'm pretty sure is definitely doing this shit.
What's that vibration?
Like all this story stuff.
You haven't given up yet?
No, it's all over for us.
What do you mean?
I just received
So I'll get to chat in a second. I just want to watch this cutscene.
Colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity. It probably will impact Earth.
That little shocked Pikachu face. Everyone's doomed. Not the children. Oh, that guy looks worried. Fucking hell.
All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth.
Not cool.
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge once all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
What a jerk.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Ready!
What's going on here?
Oh yeah, and they're executing him, right?
I plan to give you a taste
Damn,
of my
that shit goes
revenge
hard.
once all the seven-
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
What? I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else...
I'd have done this a long
Yeah.
time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive, huh?
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This is my grandfather's diary.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research.
What's the
project
benefit
that
to
I
mankind? What would the ultimate life form do exactly? What's the positive benefit?
Maria, I hope you are all safe.
Just be like a superhero, I guess, and go around saving people?
Probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name.
Words, words, words.
The Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared.
It's a long cutscene.
I was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about
Directed by Hideo Kojima.
it all based on my original projections. I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect, pure.
What does that mean?
Leave everything to him. If you wish,
His brain is perfect.
release and awaken it
If
to
you
the
wish to
world.
fill the world with destruction... Oh, so that's why you released Shadow from the base.
Core of the Eclipse cannon is now highly reactive and explosive. This is because the Chaos Emerald is overpowered. If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather.
That's kind of cool.
That mad scientist.
That's you, right? We have
Like,
to
the
stop
Chaos
the
Emeralds are
space
so
force.
powerful that the machine can't even take it, so it's malfunctioning.
Position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this, I just might be able to stop.
Like how they
the
just,
Chaos
like,
Emerald.
Grow in size like Pokeballs, but they shrink when they need to.
Maybe too late.
There still may be some time left. If we pull together, we might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
I like this whole string of missions. It's cool. I love that it's like a relay race where
No
somebody
worries,
does a
just
thing,
leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest
and then like
hedgehog.
another person has to do
Get to
the next thing.
work.
It's all like one unified task.
System alert. System alert.
Let me just look at the chat quickly. John, you look like Knuckles. Do I? I don't see it personally. The most life form ever. I have created the most life form. It was supposed to... It accidentally all of mankind. It's a big-ass lizard, obviously. Big Lizard! Big Lizard is the ultimate life form. I don't know what was made first. If it was Shadow or Lizard. Not dumb enough to be written by Kojima. I like Hideo Kojima. I like his storytelling. Isn't Kojima doing Sonic 3? Don't think so. Kojima made sure to get high fidelity feet models for the Sonic 3 movie. Can't stay long, have a good stream. Oh, well, thanks for tuning in at the start, I guess. The lizard is the prototype to Shadow. Okay, yeah. So he's like the first iteration. What are these baby graphics? Oh, those are... What was this? 2001? I think. I think Sonic Adventure was 99 and this was 2001. Silent Hill remake has been pretty and cool so far. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it. I think it comes out for everybody tomorrow, so I'm looking quite forward to playing that. All right, let's get this show on the road.
Intruder has breached the system area. Initiate debug program.
Okay.
How do we kill these guys again? Okay. Shit. What's going on here? Oh, so this is a time switch. Oh, it was freezing it that whole time. I didn't understand. Fucking hell. Okay, I gotta pull my head out of my ass. Sorry, guys.
System alert. The intruder has breached the system area. Initiate debug program.
Okay.
These fuckers, man. Oh shit! Ah, fuck!
System alert. System alert.
I am sucking ass. Holy fuck, man.
Initiate debug program.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Almost fucking walked off again.
Okay.
Oh shit. How do we get down there? I can't even rotate the camera, dude. Fuck, the camera is like locked. I must have missed something. Ah, Jesus. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Eat those enemies. Should wait for a better opportunity than that, unless there's something up here. No.
There should be a security door somewhere in the room. You'll need to destroy it.
Fuck, man. level's a wee bit frustrating. Oh my god. Oh fuck, I'm at the next part. I thought I was dead there for sure. John, you're pretty and cool so far. Oh, thanks. I too am looking forward to the Silent Hill 2 remake. I want to give it a chance. Yeah, it looks good. I always thought it looked alright. Like, people were hating on it and shit. And I was just like, looks alright to me. And from what I've heard so far critically, it's actually doing pretty well. Like, in terms of reviews. James Sunderland is Discount Leon and his fellow travelers are usually toxic Ashleys. Don't die, man. Hey, I'm trying. I saw Joker 2 last night and didn't think it was terrible. People always want some deeper meaning. Can't be happy with just entertainment. Also, courtroom dramas aren't for everyone. I love them. I don't mind a courtroom drama either. The courtroom stuff just wasn't compelling to me. It just felt too much like going over the events of the first film, which I guess makes sense for a court case, but like, I don't know, at that point I was already bored, and then at that point it was just more boring stuff. It just piled on. I don't think it's awful. Like, I don't think it's badly made. It's actually a pretty technically sophisticated movie. Like, there's aspects of it that are really well done. One thing is for sure, when a lot of people hate a movie, everyone dogpiles and joins in, saying how it's the worst thing ever, even if they haven't seen, played the thing. Bandwagon and mob mentality. Yeah, well, people should make their own minds up. I agree. They discovered the ability to stop time up here. Holy cow. Yeah, I guess that doesn't help with the laser or the arc descending on Earth situation for some reason, but it works here in terms of gameplay. Did you know spider fighting is a thing? It's similar to cockfighting, except they use spiders. Weird, huh? I wasn't aware, but it doesn't surprise me that much. John speak. I gotta get serious, you guys. Gen Z. Bros gotta lock in right now. I'm not convinced anyone actually talks Gen Z. I think people just fucking... Maybe they did for a little while, but now it's such a meme that it's like cringe to do it. I could be wrong. What do I know? Why even call it Madness for 2? Harley's barely in the damn thing. I would have liked to see a bit more of her character, yeah. Did you end up getting some whiskey, John? Yes. I am having a little bit right now to loosen up. I'm not trying to grab, but during peak clown COVID lockdowns here in BC, Canada, I was trapped at home for 2 weeks and spent my time 100%ing Sonic Adventure 2. Getting A's on every single mission was a nightmare. That's one way to spend your time. The downtime. People say Locked In all the time. Crash Out is another popular one. I've never heard Crash Out. Locked In sometimes. You ever seen The Craft, John? Saw it for the first time, though. Thought it was awesome. The Craft. Is that the one with the witches? I don't know if I ever saw that. If I did, it was a long-ass time ago. Is whiskey your favorite type of liquor? Yeah, but I like to mix it with something. Or at the very least, dilute it. I don't like to drink it straight. I used to, but I don't do it anymore. Alright. Let's keep going. Robotnik's up. Fuck, those arms go fast, man. Oh, fuck off, dude.
You can get to the other side if you use the blocks wisely.
Oh, fucking Christ, dude. I can't even move the camera. I don't know where I'm going. This is fucking bad design, I'm sorry. Fuck's sake, man. I feel like I'm gonna get a game over and we're gonna have to restart this. I didn't have a chance to react there. Fuck's sake. I forgot this was a bit tricky, this whole sequence. Okay, where the fuck am I going? Up? Oh, so I've just got to ride the block up. Okay.
You can get to the other
Guess I should have paid more attention here.
wisely.
Come on, give me a block. Give me a block. Give me a block. Go up. Thank you. At least that little edge saved me from the acid. Got a checkpoint at least. Got my health back up to a good point. Oh, I didn't see that laser. Fuck. It's fucking janky shit. Ooh, health pack. That's good.
Great, Eggman. There should be a security door somewhere in this room.
I guess this is the end of Robotnik's run, which is good. All right. Don't die, man. I'm trying. Crazy how Sonic 3 will destroy Joker 2 in the box office. Oh, totally. I mean, I was talking earlier about Joker, and I think like it's only hasn't even made half its budget back yet. So I'm curious whether it'll even make its money back. I think it's going to be a loss for Warner Brothers. I'm not trying to grab, but during... Oh no, I just read that already, sorry. You ever seen Barry Job? I love that it's funny and serious. Bill Hader killed it. I've seen a bit of the first season. It was really good. I don't know why I stopped. I don't know, I got distracted. Just one of those things. I would like to check that show out. Nate F for $2 says, don't forget Hillary Clinton is a goddamn demon. Thank you, Nate F. Pretty sure there's a glitch you can do where time is paused for eternity. Oh, I don't think the doors would open in that case, would they? Solar Hypercane for $1.99 says, is Halo Combat Evolved really getting a remake? I have no idea. I think some big Halo news dropped today. Something about there's like a new Halo studio now, and they're gonna be going forward with the series. And I mean, it was known for a while, or at least rumored, that the Halo games were gonna be made entirely using Unreal Engine 5 going forward. But now I think it's official, and they released some... I don't think it's gameplay, but or even like cutscenes from any games, but it just... I think it might be just some conceptual sort of 3D art, like animations, cutscenes that they put out just as sort of a tech demo. And it looks kind of interesting. I mean, I don't know who they got. I don't know who exactly is a part of the new Halo studio. I would hope it's, it has a creative lead that has some, has a vision for like a new trilogy of games at least. Some like a cool sci-fi story about with Master Chief. Yeah, because like with 343, it's like they didn't know what they were doing really in the grand scheme. So I hope they sort of learned their lesson this time around, and they actually have a plan for like a string of games. When are you gonna play grown-up games, John? Oh, never. This actually seems kind of tricky. No way any 7-year-old today would be cognitively able or have the attention span to do this. Well, when I was a kid, I figured it out. I was older than that at the time, but whatever. Zach Rassman for $1.99 says, Janky Gam make job a cranky Graham. Yes. Get drunk this stream. Your drunk streams are always the best. I'm not going to get drunk, but I just like to have a drink. I think I know what you're talking about. I literally heard the news before I entered the stream. Yeah, it was just within the past few hours, I think. I think Halo should move on from Master Chief and focus on another Spartan. It's like Mission Impossible. How many death-defying missions can one guy go on? I don't know. I think they should stick with Master Chief, man. That's just my onion. All right. Let's do this. I've got to open what? I missed that. Open the capsule. This thing? Okay, so it's just like a force field. Okie doke. What am I doing? Okay, I guess I can't grab that wall. Or any walls. Why? That seems silly. Oh, I'm supposed to climb up. Right. God, it would really help to be able to tilt the camera up, but too bad, the camera's fucking shit. Whoa, shit. Almost fell. But it's still blocked? Ah, Jesus. Your onion is the best onion. That's why I always have my nieces and nephews play the classics before any of my newer games when they come out, when they come over. So NES, N64, etc. I'm always overjoyed when they enjoy them as much as the mobile trash. Yeah, I feel like kids are smart enough, generally, to like, even though the newest games are like super souped up graphics and everything, like they'll play, if you give them the old stuff to play, they'll be like, holy shit, this is awesome. Like if you give them an N64 game or whatever, they'll see like, this is way better than the modern shit. Than most of it, not everything. There's still some good stuff coming out now. You gotta climb up the pillars, yeah. Open your heart, job. I will open my heart and live and learn, okay? we're doing both this stream. Solar Hypercane for $9.99 says 343 Industries is rebranded to Halo Studios. I'm not trolling. Halo's Combat Evolved remake is cooked. Oh, so it's just the same team again? They just renamed it? That's fucking stupid. Why not just call themselves the Halo Studio initially? Why'd they have to do 343 Industries, and why are they changing it now? That seems silly. I'm legitimately not joking. That is literally the how do you do fellow kids meme. Regarding the new Halo game, or I'm not sure. From my understanding, I thought it was a new development studio under 343. 343 is a development studio. Why would they have a studio under them? It's already called 343 Industries. That's a Halo thing. Why would you have 343 Industries named after Halo and then Halo Studios under that? That doesn't make sense to me. Sarah XC for $5 says, if I remember correctly, after you stop time, you're able to go through that door with the waterfall blocking it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know what you mean. But they're both, in terms of like texture, they're both the same waterfall that's guarding the center and the hallway. So I don't know why I can go through one and not the other. That's silly. Thank you, Sarah XC. Thank you, Solar Hypercane. Very nice of you. It's just 343 executives rebranding into a new studio. A lot of weird false optimism vibes from the video, and we've been dealing with shitty Halo games for like 12 years from them. John CJG Studios? Now there's an idea. Arbiter Forever Studios? That's like the lamest fan-conceived name. Master Chief is awesome Studios. .343 is likely trying to step back from the negative connotation associated with their trilogy. That's what I'd do if I dropped the ball on Halo so hard, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. If 343 Industries is like associated with that underwhelming trilogy of Halo games, and so they just want to shake the name off, but I don't know. I think people are wise to that kind of thing these days. Most like gamers and shit. They'll be like, "Oh, you just renamed yourselves. Like you're just the same people again." Like especially with like the way people ingest news nowadays. Like everybody just, it's hard to keep shit under wraps these days. You know. A lot of the guys and the heads behind 4, Master Chief Collection, and especially 5 quit and or got laid off. The new guy in charge is the one who tried to fix Master Chief Collection for the last few years. I don't know, maybe there's some hope for it. I don't want to be cynical about it. Call me cynical, but I think this new Halo studio will likely F up like 343 did. Maybe. I don't know, but we'll see what the first game is like that they put out. You know what I want to see in the next Halo game? Rideable Hunters. It's been a dream of mine since I was a bab. That and a redemption arc for Spartan Locke. I think people shit on him too much. I don't know. I guess as long as the focus stays on Chief, I'm okay with that. Okay, never mind. Just looked it up. They're rebranding. That's hilarious. Like, we're just supposed to forget the past decade of underwhelming development. That's lame. I still get astounded frequently at how bad 343 are at making games. It's almost an art form to find a way to fuck up every single feature of Master Chief Collection in some way that you never imagined possible. Yeah, they dropped the ball. Halo Infinite wasn't totally. I mean, I had some cool things going for it, but it just wasn't enough. Best thing they can do for Master Chief Collection is the unfuck title update. Reach SWAT TU is awful. TU, what's that? Team something? I didn't know there was a SWAT playlist in MCC. That's cool. Title update. Oh, okay. What's title update? It just means like a game update, like an update for the game. Why not just call it an update? All right, let's keep going with this. So I gotta press the button again, and then we're gonna go down to that hallway that was blocked before. And where is it? Down there? Alright, what am I doing in here? Oh, I should kill that dude. Fuck! These fucking things. Fuck, man. And it's a unified amount of lives. So, like, Jesus Christ, man. I'm gonna fucking lose this and we're gonna have to start over. Fuck you. Alright, let's kill this dude. Let's kill that other dude.
Good job. Hurry, throw the switch and drain the liquid.
Alright, well that's that done. Maybe I can find a life somewhere if I'm lucky enough. Ooh, invincibility. I'll take it. Sure. Oh, I'm supposed to... Shit. I gotta press the button again. I guess that's the only button. Fuck, man. The camera is so garbage, man. Fuck. Fuck! Oh, I'm getting so frustrated by this. Fuck, man. It's so jank. Okay, we're out.
System alert. System alert. Energy core save program terminated. Self-repair program initializing.
Can you hear me? The last security portion of the core should be in
Alright, don't die. Don't fucking die.
opens the door.
The switch to the security lock is located somewhere down there.
Down there? I guess over here. Well, I'm not going through those lasers. That's gonna hurt me. Oh, underwater. Okay, so that's that done. Where even was that? Was it under the water? Oh, it's there.
Found the switch on radar. The security door control switch is accessible from the waterway. Open it.
You know, I just realized the swimming generally kind of works like the way the final battle does, where Sonic and Shadow are in space. That's sort of like picking between rising and diving at like 45 degrees. Ah, shit, dude. Can I boost through the water? I guess I'm just supposed to be able to do this. No, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Thank you. Oh shit! Fuck, dude. Don't hit the lasers. Gotta be careful. I'm gonna be fucking annoyed if I lose this shit. Oh shit. Okay, now where am I going? Oh, I'm supposed to go down that tunnel, right, of course. Oh shit. That guy's gonna fuck me, holy shit. God. This fucking level. No! Okay, I got one more. This is like really fucking tricky. Okay, press the button.
System alert. Primary security lock system terminated.
I have to go all the way back there now? Oh no, okay, it's done. Alright, hopefully this is a bit easier. Fucking thank you. How hard was that?
The area below the enemies has no floor. Be careful not to fall.
How embarrassing. Alright, well at least I know what I'm doing now, so... Fuck. Sorry, I'm just gonna get this started actually, and then we'll pause and then I can get to some chats. Sorry guys, I fucked up.
Select your story.
System alert. System alert. The intruder
Fucking
has breached the
unbelievable,
system
dude.
area.
Ruse has jiggle physics. Yeah, I noticed her boobs are moving around when she just stands still. Had to put it in there, didn't they? I love this game with all my heart, but the camera makes me so unbelievably angry. Fuck, this in particular is a little infuriating. It's like they had a week to tweak everything in a weird way to make it look wrong before they redid the textures. I sure hope you found the air necklace for Knuckles, otherwise this will be pretty difficult. Yeah, I did. So I guess... I forgot I got that. So I guess I don't need the air bubbles if I have that. So, I remember that for next time. I think some of my favorite moments in RB and the Chief canon are when Chief is in a position of power, like in Big Wiener Part 2, where he becomes president of the universe. I agree, those episodes like that are funny. Him in some kind of power position, because he's like so stupid and doesn't know what he's doing. That can be pretty funny. Sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. Yes. Are we in space whenever you stream a video game, or is that just for the live stream where you yap and call us all kinds of obscenities? I don't call you guys obscenities. I'm just trying to understand the job lore. No, we're still on the spaceship. I just want to cut straight to the feed when I'm doing game streams. You know, the game feed. It's just easier. Lol, everyone lolling because I died, yes. What is John playing it on PC? What controller is he using? Yeah, I'm playing it on PC with quality of life mods using Sonic Adventure 2 mod loader, and I'm using a DualSense controller to play it with Steam input mapped onto all the buttons. Tells you not to fall, proceeds to immediately fall. Yeah, well, I heard that, but then I heard it a little too late because I was already in the fucking air when it happened. Solar Hypercane for $4.99 says Halo Studios literally sounds like a name Chief would come up with. It's a little uncreative. I'll agree with that. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of on board with it at first, but I guess it really is kind of lame where it's like the developer of Assassin's Creed being Assassin's Creed Studios. You know what I mean? It's like just call it something else. Would be funny to see Chief lead the new Halo Studios team. That's actually a pretty good idea. I could probably do something with that. Him being the head of the new head of whoever's developing Halo. See, that's why you need a Dreamcast controller. That's the missing ingredient? Imagine not using a sex box controller. I like the DualSense, man. I think it's great. All right, let's start this again. Sorry, everybody.
Debug program.
I'm gonna try and do this smart. What? Ugh. Holy fuck, dude.
You should be able to stop the laser using that switch. Okay. The machine has reached its
Oh fuck, I forgot the laser's right behind me.
okay. 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 Okay.
If I lose a life on this, I'm just gonna restart.
There should be a security door somewhere in the room. You need to destroy it.
Damn. That one robot that drops right behind you. Sneaky. Omae wa mushindiru. Nani? It's funny, if you kill the enemy while their laser shot is still in the air, their laser goes away. Kinda makes you,
You can get to the other side if you use the blocks wisely.
fucking camera. Jesus, dude. Shit. Fuck. So fucking infuriating, these enemies, man.
Great, Eggman. There should be a security
We're doing okay. No lives lost yet. Few loopy gamer moves, but we're doing fine. Bit easier now that I've got a feel for the whole thing.
Here it comes.
Good job. Hurry. Throw the switch and drain the liquid.
Right, so now we just need to stand on the button.
System alert.
Good.
System alert. Energy core save program terminated. Self-repair program initializing.
Can you hear?
That's so harsh, man. Holy smokes, this game at the end is a moment. Yeah, it's a cool ending. What if 343 Industries was being led by Chief the whole time and the weird direction Halo was going was just him trying to create the game of all time? That would explain a lot. It's right behind me, isn't it? Yes, the robot. Nani? No wonder you can't get a good job. A controller worth 2 cents can't be good for gammon. Dude, this DualSense controller is dope, man. The damn Prometheans were the dumbest enemy in Halo. I wasn't a fan of that. I don't like that they're light-based and they just disappear after you shoot them. It's just kind of boring. It's just a boring enemy type to engage with. I do agree, though. I don't get how you could play Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 and think 2 has better levels. It's so scuffed. I mean, not... There's some good levels in this. If I had to pick, I think I like Sonic Adventure 1 better overall. But I like the storytelling in this one. I think it's cool. I mean, it's silly, of course, but it's pretty enjoyable and compelling. Tobias Edverson for 50 NOK says, did you get past King Goma yet? The door code is 321. 321, I'll remember that. 32 is the number 1. Is Job drinking whiskey? Yes. He's drinking unleaded. John, all you ever talk about is postmodernism, and I'm sick of it. Sorry. Would you ever do a Marvel parody with the other Arby toys? I don't know. Interesting, but nothing comes to mind as to what or how I would do that. Do you think the PS5 controller is the best controller in gaming? I think Xbox One probably, but but PS5 is really good. I don't know. Like for certain games, I think it's better to have the left analog stick at the top left, like shooters in particular. But for everything else, I would prefer the PlayStation controller. City Escape and the jungle levels are goated. Yeah, they're pretty good. Well, I mean, aside from the jank. I was about to get the Xbox One controller until I found out it takes batteries. Also, the adaptive triggers on select PlayStation games are so cool. Yeah, but I don't think I've really experienced the full features of the DualSense because, like with playing everything on PC with the DualSense, it's been through Steam input mapping, so it's not like. I mean, I've played games that apparently have native support for the controller, but I haven't felt any sort of crazy haptic stuff with it. So I don't know if maybe I've got a setting off when it should be on, or maybe I just need to play a PS5 game in order to get the full experience of it. But either way, I mean, I'm happy just being able to control games with this, you know, haptic feedback stuff aside. I hate the PlayStation stick layout. See, I actually don't mind it. But for certain games, I would rather have the left analog at the upper left. Will you cry when Live and Learn is played during Sonic 3? No, I wouldn't cry over that, but I'd probably have a smile on my face when that happens. And I hope I'm in a theater that appreciates it and has some energy about it, you know? Because I imagine that would be like a everybody stand up and clap moment. The movie ends and there's a never-ending standing ovation. And then the whole world clapped. Is it weird that I play this game with a keyboard? I know it's a good idea to use a controller, but the keyboard works right for me. See, it's hard to imagine me playing this with a keyboard because I feel like I want the full range of analog input for moving around, because some movement in this game is really tricky, especially here. Especially with Knuckles' thing. I would want an analog stick to finesse my way around all the lasers and shit. John, you need to soy face when Live and Learn plays and post a picture of it for us. I'll be too busy living and learning to take a picture. Technically, you can replace the batteries in the DualSense. You just have to bust out a screwdriver. I don't know why you would bother. I mean, it's a lithium battery. Just recharge it. Solar Hypercane for $4.99 says, what if Lord Xanthar returned in an episode, like Night of the Space Allens? Bringing back Xanthar is interesting. I never actually thought of that. Maybe I can do something with that. What are your favorite Halloween movies and games? Ah, shit, dude. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Anyway. What are we doing? Go underwater. Go back up. Kill this dude. Go in here. Boom. Press the button. Back down. Back underwater. Go in the hallway. Oh yeah, I gotta stop time. Oh shit. My rings. Where's that? Where's the time switch? I forget where it is. Oh, there it is. I waited too long, shit. Right, that should make it. Now we go down. Being careful to avoid the lasers. Let's go down here, press that button. Press this button. And press this button.
System alert.
Lots of buttons.
Primary security lock system terminated. Initiate final defense system.
Yeah, we're back where we were before with no lives lost. Oh wait, what's the fuck going on here? Oh, they're explodey guys. Why was there no floor before? Oh no, that was over here. Never mind.
The area below the enemies has no floor. Be careful not to fall.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go then? Oh, back there? Too bad the camera's dog shit. That door's locked. Am I supposed to, like, kill that guy and then just sort of land back here? Right. Okay. What the fuck, man? Ah, Jesus! Take that, you fuckhead. Ugh, come on, dude. Work with me here. Fucking game. Oh, those lasers are there. That's what was fucking me. It's hard to see them. Think that's safe to touch? Oh, Omochow's down there. It must be okay. Oh, because it's a... That's what it is.
You can't get through because of the rushing water.
Thanks, Omochow. Thank God this game has a climbing mechanic. Okay, what am I doing here? I have to stop time so I can roll under that wall with the water. So I guess I have to go back to that other time switch. Oh shit. Oh, but it's behind the lasers. I can't even jump over it. So there must be another time switch then. God, this camera, man. Fuck. Oh, there. I gotta... Okay, I get it. I forgot I had that bounce thing. It's handy. Oh, did I die? Fuck, dude. This level's starting to piss me off. It's starting. It's been pissing me off the entire time. Shit. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. This fucking cocksucking game. I don't want to lock on to any of you fucks. Playing like a fucking idiot again. There's too much jank to make this part of the game this tricky. Like, it's too frustrating. Okay, I got him. Oh, I keep missing that fucking laser. Jesus Christ. Fuck my ass with a big rubber dick. Okay, don't die. Wait, which way do I go? Because I died the last time I went down the other way. Am I just supposed to go down that way? Okay. And then down this way? Okay, good. Oh, this is fast. Gotta go fast, I guess. Ah, Jesus.
Barely made it.
E for excellent. That was frustrating.
I hate it when they leave me behind. Look, it's Shadow. I really gotta stop whining. Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I.
Nice little character moment for Amy.
Shadow, we need you. Please help us.
It's all going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be.
I like Shadow's voice. He did a good job. The whole voice cast is pretty good in this.
Selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their best and never give up on their wishes. They always have a reason to be happy. That's why you should help them out. Saving them is a good thing. Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance.
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do it for me.
Maria!
Future for all people who live on that planet. Give them a chance.
So Shadow always remembered that Maria said this to him, but he just didn't care up until now when Amy finally reminded him.
I know you can do it.
Shadow's not even here to hear this part. How can he remember stuff he wasn't there to hear? There's some plot holes in this.
I promised her, and I must keep that promise.
Oh, look at that tear.
I've got to go now. I have to
He is sad.
Maria and you.
What's that? It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
They probably designed the core like the shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
humans who took everything away from me will feel
Knuckles, here
my
it comes.
loss and despair. All of you great free humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss.
There he is. Big lizard. Godzilla.
Could this be the
We have to punch the lizard in the face. It's the only way.
encapsulated?
Leave this one to me.
Shadow, what are you doing?
Oh wow, Shadow, you're here. I guess you're not such a huge asshole after all.
I'll take care of this while you run to get the Chaos Emerald.
Pitting the two ultimate life forms together is pretty cool as like a boss battle. I like that. The Bio Lizard. I love that he makes like tiger noises or jaguar or whatever that is. That was a bit jank. Fuck. Some badly timed jumps there, but it's okay. We're doing alright. This music is great, by the way. This is one of my favorite tracks out of the whole thing. Fuck, man. Some of those are hard to dodge. Well, I guess if I roll under them. That's probably what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I got no rings. I need rings. There we go. It's easy enough. Yeah, I am supposed to roll under them. Alright, 2 more hits, I think. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, come on, man. Shit! Alright, good. One more. One more, boys and girls. Oh, we're doing this again. It's interesting. We did it.
Get out, you ugly prototype.
You tell him. I think this is the last cutscene. Or like, you know, before the final boss, I mean. I'll get to chat in a second, I just want to watch this. I should have got to it earlier, but I forgot.
The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. Only
I like that he's saying what Tikal told him in the first one. That's kind of cool. Rawr. Ready to live and learn, John? I am ready to live and to learn. It is the time to both live and learn.
Is it gone?
Is that what chaos control is?
Sometimes you live in life, sometimes you learn, sometimes you live and learn. What we're about to do.
Sonic?
We need to turn super duper, Shadow. See, they know what's up. They just have to look at each other. You know what we have to do. But this is probably where the Sonadao shit comes from. The gay sort of hedgehog relationship. Because it looks like they're both fucking jerking an invisible cock here. That's how I beat off. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, before we live and learn, I just want to get to the chat because I've been neglecting you guys. Sorry about that. Get a load of this. I agree. Instead of calling people online gay, the better modern insult is asking them if they are a member of the LGBT community. Okay. The more cutting insult nowadays is to call someone straight. I don't know, I guess. What, dude? Calm down, man. It's a Sonic Adventure 2 stream. What the fuck are people talking about in here? BM Mooncher for £5 says, so much content to watch. Sorry if you answered this. Did you ever finish the Knuckles TV show? The ending was the most ending ever. Yeah, I watched the Knuckles show. That was alright. There's some groaner kind of eye-rolling stuff, but for the most part, I found it pretty amusing and fun to watch, so I did like it. I don't know, man. This dude is going nuts, to be honest. I don't know how he isn't banned as we speak. I don't even know if who you guys are talking about. Everyone's talking about, like, political shit in here. Does this chat have mods? I don't mean to be smart, but someone needs to get this clown out of town. I'm not even clear who's the problem here. Who cares about politics? Can we just fucking enjoy the game? Come on. I can't wait for John to come back to chat after this level. It's a little bit cringe, not gonna lie. The wife made an excellent point. The Halo Studios name is incredibly smart branding. Halo Studios on toy boxes, Halo Studios on games, Halo Studios on collaborative projects. I don't know. It doesn't seem to me like that great of a decision. Sonic Adventure 2 is such a mixed bag. Well, this final stretch in particular is a bit frustrating, but whatever, we got through it. I don't like Shadow's new voice actor. Are you talking about the games? I don't know who voices him in the new game, if he even has a voice actor. No, Gerald brainwashed him. I think he just took forever to remember for some reason. Oh, okay, so he had Gerald sort of block that out of his brain, but then it took somebody like Amy saying that thing to remind him of what Maria fully said to him. I guess that works well enough for this game. His memory was altered by Gerald to think she asked for revenge, but the real memory is unlocked by Amy's words. Oh, okay. Huh. I guess that kind of works. Did you see the studio update, John? I'm sure everyone here mentioned it. Yeah, I'm the one who mentioned it, actually. The new Halo studio, I assume you're talking about. Do you think Shadow's gun will make a cameo in Sonic 3? That'll be the end. That'll be like the post-credit sequence in Sonic 3. Is Shadow picking up a gun? He's like, chick. This time it's personnel. Nothing personnel, kid. Damn lizards ruining my property value. Dumb lizard. This boss song kicks ass. Yeah, it's cool. Fucking new Jorb would say something about the cat roar. It's funny. Yes, the ultimate life form will be a legless lizard with tubes. It is sort of weird. Like this is the great benefit to humanity you were talking about. This giant lizard. What's it gonna do for people? How is this the ultimate life form? What does it do that's so positive? Just sits around being all lizardy. Freaky that the big lizard is supposed to be Shadow, at least for the Black Doom plot point. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it's like Gerald made the lizard and he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna do the lizard again. I'm gonna make the next one a hedgehog. Like, it has to be an animal. A non-human animal. Thankfully, the lizard has rails on him that Sonic and Shadow can grind. That is true. It's handy. There are some members in chat who I think have not taken their schizo meds today. Take your meds, guys, okay? We're at the home stretch, boys. Yes, we are. Live and Learn better be in Sonic 3. Well, I think it's been confirmed already. That's been known for a while, I think. Roar XD means I love you in Dinosaur. So that's what he was saying. Give me your best uwu. Are you sure? Because I did my uwu last time and people said it was cringe and never to do it again. People will unsubscribe if I do an uwu. But I'll do it anyway. Uwu? There you go. There are some members in chat. Oh yeah, the schizo thing. Take your meds. Yo, let's go. Well, we're going to let's go in a second here. I'm just wrapping this up. Don't worry, we will let's go. They're shaking the dice before rolling them. Come on, John, you dirty. I guess it could be like a crapshoot as well. That's this thing. Read that as the final lizard. The final lizard. Bilal L for €2 says you played Silent Hill 2 remake. It's great so far. No, but I'm really looking forward to it. I just didn't want to shell out the extra money for the advanced access. I'd rather just wait until it comes out regular, and then I'll just get it for... I mean, it's fucking expensive on Steam. It's like, just the regular, not advanced access edition is like 93 Canadian dollars. That's before GST. So it's a little bit expensive. I mean, I don't think even Resident Evil 4 was that much. I don't know why it's expensive as it is, but whatever. I'll shell out the money because it actually looks good. I'm excited about it. The flames of disaster! That was a pretty funny meme. John catching up to chat is like when your parents come home and you know you've made a mess. That's a pretty good comparison. I like that. It's a game about hedgehogs shooting a lizard out of space. Obviously, we have to talk about Trump and Kamala. Obviously. I mean, that much is clear. Mr. Bad Guy for $1.99 says, my autistic comment was satire. Oh, that's the go-to excuse, isn't it? Lol, it was just satire, you guys. I don't even know what it is you said. It's just saying that commonly gets used as an excuse. Or like, it's dark humor. Well, don't you get dark humor, dude? It's like, you didn't make a joke. How's that funny? Anyway. Someone started a boogaloo in chat. No boogaloos. Okay? No boogaloos, no gooning. Those are just a few of the rules in this stream. The benefits for humanity is a crippled lizard. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what good he's supposed to do. When was Live and Learn confirmed to be in Sonic 3? I think one of the people on the film crew, or maybe the director or something, they said like they got the rights to use it. So everyone assumed like, oh, well, of course they're going to use it probably at the end. It would either be used for the final battle or in the end credits, I imagine. Maybe both. Do not do an uwu. Too late. Oh god, why? Cringe, unsubscribed, yes. That was so cute, John. Unsubbed. Unsubscribed! Fuck you. That's what you get for uwooing. I'm gonna goon. Gooning Boogaloo. Mr. Bad Guy for $4.99 says, I copy-pasted a tweet it, thinking it was funny. Cut me some slack. I'm drunk. Oh, is this the guy everybody was pissed off with? Stop being silly and annoying. Okay? Quit your gooning. John, what did you like about Joker 1 that you felt was missing from 2? Well, just the symbolism and the metaphor of it all. And the simplicity. And the actual forward moving plot and momentum that it had. It was interesting. It was compelling to watch. The second one was just a drag. I personally didn't find the autistic thing offensive, mostly because I actually have autism. I mean, I think that's a word that people have lightened up on a bit throughout the years. I don't know. Job's been hard on the streaming late. I've been going hard in all regards, man. I've been streaming on the weekends, trying to keep that up. I've been cutting clips out of my streams and uploading videos daily. I just put my RB and the Chief out. I'm writing every day. I'm editing every day. I'm working on something every day. I only take a day off if I'm like sick or too tired or something. John promised us a goon stream years ago, and he said he would get extra greasy for us. We're all still waiting. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to keep waiting. Sorry. No gooning plans. John going hard confirmed. John's always hard. That's right. Especially now. We're at the end of this game. We're living and learning. Job, do you still use nicotine? How hard was it to quit? I used to smoke cigarettes, and then I started vaping nicotine, and then the vape helped me get off the cigarettes, and then eventually I just weaned myself off the vaping by doing it less and less, and then I just stopped doing it altogether. In other words, John is constantly cooking. Yes, I am. John, how much do you hate ICBC? I think it's a fucking bullshit institution, and it's terrible. So yes, I don't much care for it myself. I've been writing every day too. Written every day for 2 years trying to finish my book. Super proud of that. That's awesome, man. Well done. Congratulations on quitting. Yes, don't smoke cigarettes. It's not worth it. Have you tried THC vapes? Yeah, I've tried that. Man, smoking John must have been looked cool. People did actually tell me that I look cool smoking. But still not worth it. Weed's legal in Canada. Yes, it is. But smoking makes you look like a cool guy. Yeah, still not worth it. People complain about capitalism, but in America we have our choice of which insurance company we want. That's why the socialism thing is dumb. It limits your choice as a consumer. Yeah. Yeah, I think you need competition for sure. Alright, let's do this fucking boss battle, okay? I always thought it was weird the way this controls. Like I was saying before, it reminds me a lot of the... Mechanically, it's very similar to the swimming mechanic as Rouge or Knuckles. So I think they took that basic move set underwater and just applied it to this. Like in terms of programming. What the fuck is this shit? No. Fuck off. I think my controller turned off. There we go. It's like you travel in like one of two 45-degree angles. That always just seemed weird to me. Like, why can't you just fly in the direction that the camera's facing, you know what I mean?
What kind of monster is this? How are you doing, Sonic? Shadow, let me collect rings. Keep him busy for a while. Sonic, leave it to me. I'll destroy.
Good thing he has that giant visible ball sack that just appears.
I'll collect the rings. Now it's up to you, Sonic.
Sonic, we're in danger. The colony will enter the atmosphere in about 4 minutes.
What the fuck was that? Shit.
Sonic, aim for it. Here I come, you creep!
The way that the plot sort of all dovetails and ends with like Super Sonic and Super Shadow working together is really cool. Like I really respect that about this game.
Can you both hear me? The Ark is close to the Earth. Please hurry up.
This is a pretty easy boss fight. Oh, I'm supposed to boost into it. Shit. Oh. Now the obstacles are getting a little bit tricky. Fucking hell, man. The lizard is shooting lasers. Lizard lasers. Fuck. Alright, come on. Oh, I'm gonna lose this one. I don't think I'll get this. Oh, shit. What was I supposed to do there? It disappeared. Alright, I guess it's not so easy.
Sonic, Shadow, can you...
Still waiting on the finale of Deus Ex Machina coming 2069. Coming never. How about that? When John smoked, looked cool, got more views, released episodes every week. Smoking is good. Oh, I guess it makes sense. Mr. Bad Guy for $1.99 says, smoking and ruining your lungs forever is so cool. I agree, very based. When I first beat this game, I literally screamed and started crying. 10 out of 10 would do again. Yes, that's exactly what I will do. I will scream and cry when we win this. Wait, the lizard has a giant thing up its ass, so it's all it does is writhe around? That is pretty funny. The space station has basically been shoved up the lizard's ass, and the lizard is dragging it along with him towards Earth. No wonder he's so pissed off. If I had a space station up my ass, I would probably want to destroy the Earth. Oh, fuck it. I gotta live with a giant space station up my ass now for the rest of my life? If I have to live like this, nobody's gonna live. Big Stickin' for $9.99 says, glad to hear you kicked the smoking habit. Struggling with it myself. Got a vape a week ago. Smokers will always be the first to tell you it's not cool and not worth it. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, they're right. Thank you very much for that super chat, Big Stickin'. I really appreciate that. Tried a cigar once, almost puked everywhere. Not worth it, guys. You know, did you inhale? You're not supposed to inhale those. You're supposed to blow it out your mouth or your nose. And don't take huge puffs of it either. You only suck on it a few times at the start till I get it going when you first light it. Not smoking is like wearing a condom. Pointless. Wise words. Kitty Cat for $5 says, fun fact, this game was supposed to be Shadow's only appearance. They brought him back due to the overwhelming popularity. He's a cool character, man. Thank you very much, Kitty Cat. It's very nice of you. You're really putting Big Lizard out of his misery if you think about it. Yep. If I had a space station in my ass, I want somebody to end my life. For sure. It's not so bad, John. Having a station up your butt is something you get used to. Do you? I imagine that would be a hard adjustment. Kicked nicotine altogether when a homeless person took offense because I wouldn't let him take on my vape. Made me feel like a weirdo for not wanting his homeless tongue on my things. Homeless tongue. That's funny. Do you like the first Sonic Adventure or this one more? I prefer the first one if I had to pick, but I do like this game. Someone clip Job talking about cigars out of context, please. Please don't. No clip. No clipping. No clipping, no gooning, no boogalooing. It's boogaloo a verb? John, if you're about to run out of rings, fly to the other side of the map and the other hedgehog will be tagged in so you don't die. Ooh, I forgot about that. That's good to know. Thank you for that. I've been playing Shadow the Hedgehog the entire stream. Maybe I should stop. Is that out already? Kind of curious about it since I saw that clip of the animated series. All right, let's live and learn, guys.
Before your rings are depleted, remember to change places with each other.
Oh yeah, so I think you can switch out, but then the character you return as, I think, has a little less rings. Because I imagine there would have to be some penalization for, like, you not hitting the weak spot in time. I could be wrong about that, I don't know.
I'll collect the rings. Now it's up to you, Sonic. Shadow, you need rest. Let me give it a try.
Come on. Fuck. Thank you.
Alright, this is working. Sonic, how are you doing? We've almost got it.
Yeah, no shit. The weak spot. I get it. Come on. Alright, let's switch out. How do I switch out? Oh, I have to go to the station? Oh, and I fucking ran out of... God damn it. Fuck my ass. Sorry, guys. Fly towards the lizard. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go to the station, right? Come on, man. How is that not a hit?
Shadow, let me collect rings. He's still very powerful. What kind of monster is this? How are you doing, Sonic?
He knows what it is. Whatever.
I'll collect the rings. Now it's up to you, Sonic. Shadow, you need rest. Let me give it a try.
Sonic, we're in danger. The colony will enter the atmosphere in about 4 minutes.
Almost done. 3 more hits. These fucking lasers. Oh, you're supposed to just go to the other side of the lizard. Okay, I get it. Now I know what you mean past the lizard. Okay, yeah. Come on, give me a break. This fight is kind of annoying. Kind of forgot how annoying it is. This fucking stupid laser, man. Okay, well, I got it. I think as long as you're close to it, if you just mash the button for down when you're close to it, like above it, or up when you're below it, then it'll just home you directly onto it, which is good. Come on, one more hit. One more fucking hit. Ah, shit! Jesus fucking Christ, this game. Fucking hell, did it with 3 rings left. The lizard is died to death.
Did you really think you had a chance?
We did it, guys. Let's go.
No way that's getting through.
Shadow, I beg of you,
Maria.
give them a chance to be happy.
Now, Shadow. Chaos control.
I forgot that's what they do.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right?
Where's he going?
This is the promise I made to you.
Why is he going down there and Sonic is still okay, I guess? Is he gonna get burned up in the Earth's atmosphere? Well, obviously not, because he persists throughout more games, but... that just seems odd to me that the implication is that he dies after that. But why would he die and not Sonic? And everyone is happy face.
Where is Shadow?
See, well, like, why?
Do you really think that the professor created him? Or Shadow
Why did Shadow have to die there?
the revenge
Why was
on
Sonic
all
okay?
those who live here on Earth?
He was.
I mean, I get that it's, like, sort of poetic that Shadow would, like, sacrifice himself, but you gotta, like, execute that properly. You can't just have him die for no
I
reason.
guess you're right.
As a child,
Maybe he's not dead, I'm forgetting.
father because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. But did he really mean to destroy?
I appreciate all this story content while the credits are rolling, that's cool.
We all did it together.
I like all the characters are having a little moment together.
So what's next for you, Rouge? Off again to find those jewels you love so much?
Nah, I think I'm gonna give up this line of work. Too much work for too little pay. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now. It'll all work out.
Thinking about that echidna dick.
Created the ultimate life form.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home. To the planet as cool and blue as me. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Press F to pay respects to Shadow. F in the chat, everybody. Pay your respects, pay them. That was good. Some bullshit, but good. Fun. Fly towards the lizard. Yeah, yeah. I think you have to fly under him to the other side. Yeah, I get it. Thanks for the tips, I appreciate it. $40 rings instead of 50 for some reason. Yeah, well, I think as time goes on, you spawn with less and less rings to sort of make it a bit harder. The jaguar disguised as a lizard. Chaos Control is just a big spirit bomb? Yeah, basically. Basically. I mean, Supersonic was inspired by, I'm pretty sure, by Akira Toriyama's Super Saiyan stuff, so... I mean, it's hardly surprising. Fucking Toriyama, man. He inspired a whole generation of artists. Multiple generations. Job raging at a game that came out when he was a little babby. Now he's a grown man babby. Heart babby John. Hey man, old games are hard. Oh, they can be. Thank you, Shadow. Peace be upon him. Yes, rip in peace, Shadow. You will be misty. Rest easy, heroes. What does that mean? Wow, Shadow's big now. It's the size of a planet. All time attack boss stages are now available. You know, before we end this, I want to fuck around in the Chow Garden for a little bit. Because I remember having a really fun time with that. Let's fucking go. Yes, I agree. We went. We indeed. We let's fucking go'd all over the place. Because Sanic is the good guy. Oh, that's why he lived and Shadow died. Of course, because Sanic is the protagonist. Makes perfect sense. I'm pretty sure that happened because Shadow wasn't used to the super form like Sonic is. It's kind of weak, but okay. I guess. Shadow wasn't used to being super or maintaining his super form, given it was the first time he went super, while Sonic has experience with his super form. Yeah, I don't really buy that. I don't think that's a good explanation. Maybe, like, if he ran out of rings first, before Sonic could get in to the station, I guess. Make an evil Chow. Alright, well, thanks for joining me on my quest to live and learn. How do you get into the Chow Garden, I guess? Again, I mean... Do you just have to access it through a campaign mission? So to get to the Chow Garden, I think I have to just play some level, get a Chow key.
Select the stage.
Oh no, it's stage select, okay. I think there's a place where you can... There's one you can click on that's just the Chow Garden, isn't there? There it is.
Who do you want to be?
Sanic. Alright. How do we hatch this bad boy? Never shake a baby unless it's a chow. There we go.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy.
He's just like a regular one. How do I pick him up?
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy.
Can I even pick him up? Pick up the eggshell. Oh, he's got a toothy smile. He's one of those ones.
Don't worry, buddy.
See, he's mischievous.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy.
I forget how to pick him up. Throw egg. Oh, well, like before it's hatched. Okay, I see what you mean.
Don't worry, buddy.
You're supposed to be able to pick him up, aren't you? It seems like I can't.
Don't worry, buddy.
By picking it up, John. I don't know how, because it just
Don't worry,
keeps doing the pet function.
Don't worry, buddy.
I'm trying all the other buttons. I'm mashing shit. Oh, there we go. Why did that work?
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry.
I guess it depends on the angle that I come at it. Oh, I guess maybe the distance I am from it. I have to just be a little further away. But if I'm right up close to it, then it's pet.
Don't worry, buddy.
Okay, at least that makes... At least I understand now. A little bit... There should be a dedicated pickup button, but whatever, that works. What's in here? Let's race it. It's fresh out of the egg, but whatever. I'm gonna make this work for me. This reminds me a lot of the Chocobo racing from... I guess they probably all had it in some way, but in Final Fantasy VII I remember that in particular. Crab pool, why not? Positions! That one's confused. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Which one's mine? I guess it's... Oh, it's that one, yeah. Those two are... Three of them are sleeping on the job. Oh, that one's pissed off. Let's go! Let's fucking go! That googly-eyed crab. It's been smoking the crack. Work harder. He's got like no stamina. Well, that does it for the stamina. See, that the pissed off one is in the lead. See, he's harnessing his rage. That's what's going on there. I thought I might have an edge with the toothy, mischievous smile, but I guess not. Go! What a loser. Fuck, the bored one came in second place. He doesn't even give a shit and he won. Well, that was a whale of a time. We laughed, we cried. What else can I do in here? Oh, let's take him to Chow Kindergarten, whatever the fuck that is.
Don't worry, buddy.
Time to go to school. I know school's cringe, but too bad. I had to go to school, so now you have to. The black market. I wonder how many rings I have banked. 16, 19. Yeah, no thanks. Is that supposed to be Sanic? Like child drawings, that's kind of cute. Today's lesson is drawing. Let's see what the principal has to say. He's got a beard. That's how you know he's old. Everyone loves Zhao. Mating. When you see flowers blooming around your Chow, mate them and they may lay eggs. It's their horny indicator. You gotta bonk him with the horny stick if that happens. And the doctor looks mischievous. Your Chow is very healthy. I'm a great dad. Welcome to the fortune-telling house. You won't get your fortune told here. Oh, well, thanks for that. Buddy. Sure. Alright, well that about wraps that up. I don't think there's anything else. See you later, buddy. Say bye to Buddy, everybody. Oh, that's if you want to get rid of your Chow. This is basically the Chow garbage can. You press a button and a bottomless pit opens up. Or like a fire pit. Bye! That's hilarious that there's just a fucking Chow trash machine. A Chow dumpster. Alright, that does it for that.
Select a stage.
Thank you for joining me on this adventure, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I'm just gonna quit out of the game now. And we'll wrap up chats before we call it a night. He died doing what he loved, fighting giant space lizard. Yes. F for Shadow. I think Chief's story ended perfectly in Halo 3. Any games after that should have had a different protagonist, but that's just my onion. Well, it's definitely open-ended, but I kind of agree that was sort of an open-ended ending for Chief is fitting for him. That whole like bit about telling Cortana to wake me when you need me, that was pretty cool. It could have just ended there. But of course, that's not what Microsoft wants. They want to keep that train moving, baby. Keep that Halo money coming in. He comes back in Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, obviously. I don't know how. Can he survive getting burned up in the Earth's atmosphere if he's not in his super form? I guess he was still in his super form when he fell into Earth's orbit, wasn't he? So I guess that's how he survived. It like protected him. Jacob Shikia for 500 yen says the real Sonic Adventure 2 battle was the chows we made along the way. I agree. Thank you, Jacob. That's very nice of you. I appreciate the super chat. You got to give your chow the colored meth that comes out of the enemies. Oh, yeah, the little vials. Oh, so that's what those are. Yeah, because I think if you have a bunch and you go into the chow garden, I think they all just like fall out of you. And then you can like grab them and give them to individual chows, I think. And it boosts their stats. This is a certified Chief blankly staring in disbelief at RB's game preferences moment. Yeah, that would be one of them. That's pretty fitting. John saved the other one. I don't know. What are you talking about? The chow race? There's nothing I could do. The only input that I was allowed to do was to use stamina to give the character a boost. Deus Stultus for $5 says, "Hey John, joining late. How are you? Did you see 343 was essentially closed down to be rebranded as Halo Studios? From what I gather, it's new management." Yeah, well, yeah, I did hear the news, and it's not surprising. I mean, 343 Industries hasn't been faring well, but this just renaming yourselves kind of seems like bullshit. But I guess if that is combined with them having new creative leads at the head of the team, then maybe this time around it'll be managed better, and I can understand them wanting to be associated with a new name if that's the case. So, I mean, I wish them well. I mean, I hope they do well with the new, whatever the new Halo thing is they're going to put out next. F for Shadow died fighting Space Lizzo. It's Lizard, okay? Not Lizzo. That's offensive. Shadow was just sleepy, you guys. Oh, that's what happened. How would you fix Halo? I mean, it's a third-person mode's not going to save it. I'll tell you that. I heard about that today as well. But that's like a new revolutionary thing that Halo is introducing. It's has a third-person camera now, and it's just like, how is that? I'm not impressed by that. I mean, it feels like on a programming level, that's fairly easily done. Because I don't think you even have to have new character animations or anything. Like, they're already there. It's just basically moving the camera back a bit. I don't know. But what I would do is come up with a cool story. I don't know what. I guess we've already done like an array of Halo rings, so I would think like one Halo ring that's sort of like the odd one out in some weird remote region of space that does something unique. I don't know what. I think this is the exact problem Halo Infinite had, is that's basically what they tried to do. It's like a one big Halo ring. Halo's the Zeta ring or whatever, but they didn't know what it would end up doing. And they didn't even answer the question by the end of Halo Infinite. But just to do something different than a whole array of rings, I would go back to one ring again somewhere in space. Have you play as Chief the whole way through. I don't think Cortana necessarily has to be your AI companion throughout it, but you could probably build up to that where Chief has to like find Cortana or some AI system to help him. Like he's alone at first, and then he has to like it sort of builds up to Cortana's reintroduction, and then make it scary, like have some horror elements, kind of like the Flood in the first game, and then just. I don't know what else, man. Because honestly, I feel like Halo's kind of just done, narratively. I don't know where you can go from where it's already treaded, you know? Because we had the first Halo ring, and then there's a whole bunch of rings, and then there's one big ring, and now it's just like, what else? I mean, we already had the threat of like the entire universe getting blown up when the Halo's rings get fired, so like, where do you move from there? I don't see... And it's called Halo. So you got to do something with a Halo ring. Presumably. But we've done all we can with the rings. So I really don't know. It kind of feels... As much as I'm kind of half fatigued by remakes, it feels like the way forward is just remaking the first one again. I'm not saying I'm a fan of that path, but... Like, I just... Narratively, I don't know what new ground there is to explore. Like, you could do like some kind of... Like a planet. What's the planet that he lands on at the end of... It's like the secret ending of... What is it? Halo... Was it Halo 3? Where Chief lands on that spherical sort of robot planet? But then, like, if you do that, then can you still call it Halo? Because there's no Halo ring involved? Like... So I don't know what the answer is, really. Guess we'll see what Halo Studios comes up with. It's just displaying different animations for first, third-person cameras. It just seems like they're chasing trends still by trying to imitate Fortnite, Deadlock, and so on. Yeah, well, they're all copying each other at this point. It's just getting embarrassing now. And they're obsessed with the crossover shit, like Activision and Epic. With Fortnite and Call of Duty. Like, you have pro wrestlers and fucking supervillains and horror movie murderers showing up in Call of Duty. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? And then Call of Duty had third-person Gundams with lightsabers, and it's like, what the fuck? And now Halo's doing the third-person thing, and it's like, they're all just kind of cannibalizing each other, all the different franchises, and nobody wants to just stick to their guns. Because they don't see it as financially lucrative. I don't know, dude. I don't know what the answer is for Halo. I don't think 343 was the problem. Infinite had good bones. I think Microsoft is the problem. Marty O'Donnell told the Act Man that in an interview. Maybe. I mean, Marty would know a thing or two, I suppose. I just, like I was saying, narratively, I don't know where you go forward with the Halo games. It's just not clear to me. And I'm also reluctant to believe that 343 wasn't the problem. Infinite had good bones. I kind of know what you mean, because like the multiplayer I think is fine in Halo Infinite. The Forge mode is really good. It's just the campaign. It started strong, but the campaign just sort of flatlines after that and doesn't go anywhere interesting. And it's just so like repetitive and samey all the way through. Did John talk about today's Halo news? We're talking about it. I heard about the new studio and the new... I mean, it's been known for a while that they were going to use Unreal Engine 5 for all the Halo games going forward. But now it's like officially confirmed, I guess. And they released some screenshots and videos, I think, sort of teasing what the game might look like. But I haven't looked too much into it yet. I've been too busy today. Once I sit down tonight, I'll have a look at it, at all the stuff. The whole universe going to explode. Yeah, well, yeah, that was the threat with the Halo array at the end of the third game, right? Like at first with the one Halo ring, the galaxy was gonna explode. But then with the sequential games, it was like, oh, there's an array of rings. There's a bunch of them. And if they all go off at once, then the whole universe will explode. And it's like, now that we've done that, where do you go after the whole universe is threatened to be exploded? You know? No, it's just the galaxy. Well, the galaxy was the threat with the one ring, wasn't it? I thought if you fire all the Halo rings at once, it blows up the universe. Maybe I'm wrong. Halo trying to make another antagonist called the Endless. Like, what the fuck? Supposed to be worse than the Flood. Yeah, I mean, they came up with the Endless, like, in name only. And then they didn't even address what it was by the end of Halo Infinite. It's just like, we don't even... Like, I was actually curious about it. Like, ooh, the Endless. Worse than the Flood, you say? And then by the end of the game, it's just like, oh, you don't even know what it is. You, the developers, like, you haven't even figured this shit out. You haven't given this enough thought. You just wanted to make an open world Halo game, and you built a game mostly around mechanics and just tried to string a story through it, and you didn't do a good job at it, I don't think. But, you know, at least the multiplayer is alright and the Forge is cool. I think, like chat said, decanonize Halo 4 Infinite, then maybe have a good a Flood galaxy invasion with infighting between the various Halo races. It could be a horror game, but still incorporating Covenant. Flood galaxy invasion. That's actually interesting. So have it so the Flood, there's like a Flood outbreak across multiple planets. And then the Chief's mission is sort of to go from planet to planet containing the threat. That might be cool. That's something that seems kind of new. That might be worth exploring. Then the Halo rings will inherently have story relevance as well. You can have humans and Covenant factions fighting amongst each other about whether or not to light the rings. That's interesting. Yeah, there's some... We've come up with some cool stuff here. I like this. The third-person option in Halo Infinite isn't for matchmaking. It's just options for custom games and Forge. Oh, okay, yeah. So they want, for the competitive spheres, they want to just keep it all first person. I guess that makes sense. 343 retconned the legendary ending of Halo 3 so that Halo 4 could happen. That's why Chief lands on Requiem in Halo 4's opening. Well, what do you mean retconned? Didn't at the end of Halo 3 he land on Requiem? So then Halo 4 is just a continuation of that, right? Or did Halo 3 end differently? Maybe I'm not remembering it right. I'm not sure what it is exactly they retconned. Chief gets sent back in time to get his mom and dad to meet. Along the way, he meets Arby's ancestor, who was a scientist named Doc Bork. Sure, let's do that. The manager of 343 Industries was abysmal from the beginning. They had some good ideas, but that doesn't excuse their many faults and poor executions. Yeah, it doesn't seem particularly well managed throughout the last 3 Halo games. I really enjoyed your Sonic Adventure 2 tetralogy. Well done. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think they should do an ODST style game, but the Flood actually invade a human settled planet. You know, I gotta play ODST again because, like, when because I played it, I remember I played it all the way through, and I remember being underwhelmed by it. And then after the fact, I heard so much praise about it. I'm like, fuck, maybe I like overlooked something about it that I should have appreciated, but I didn't. It just didn't blow me away. I just didn't think it was that amazing. It was all right. It was functional. It was fun enough. It kind of just felt like an expansion pack for another mainline Halo game. It didn't really feel like an independent, like, fully fledged Halo game to me. I don't know. I'd kind of should give that game another shot, see what I think about it. Oh boy, Unreal Engine 5 and all of its stuttery glory. Can't wait to play multiplayer games with my frame rate hitching every 10 seconds. Is that an issue with Unreal Engine 5 games? Because I've played some shit that I think is made with the Unreal Engine 5, but to be fair, it's been sort of, most of it's been like liminal space kind of walking simulator kind of stuff with not a lot going on, so it makes sense that the frame rate wouldn't be that bad. But I would think that the Unreal Engine 5 is optimized. Like, it's made to run well as look good. Like, does a bad frame rate come inherently with Unreal Engine 5 games? Like, I just have a hard time believing that. Hey, Job, I back. Bet you didn't even notice, lol. Well, I did notice, and I appreciate you tuning in. Infinite had a garbage Ubisoft campaign, lol. Ubisoft campaign. That's like a... I love that that's like a diss. It's like, oh, that's such a Ubisoft campaign. Yeah, I agree. It was a bit like that. Like, just exploring an open world that felt sort of repetitive and redundant, and just pressing buttons to open doors, and it was just all sort of straightforward and dull. He sees a big sphere. Yeah, at the end of Halo 3, but that's Planet Requiem, right? Halo 3 legendary ending had Requiem. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. The Halo 3 legendary ending, his ship just approaches the planet. Sure, yeah, but then in Halo 4, he lands on the planet. So how is there retconning involved? It seems pretty seamless to me. Maybe I'm missing something. I want to see an Infinity War parody with Chief as Thanos, Todd as Loki because he dies immediately, Arbiter as Captain America. So, there might be something there doing a Marvel thing with RB and the Chief. I don't know. I'll think about it. Job, I gotta disagree. Yeah, the franchise is called Halo, but nowhere is it written that it has to include a ring. They can do stories without the rings involved. Yeah, they could, but it would be a bit weird, wouldn't it? It's called Halo. You play it, and it's like, where's the Halo? It's fucking called Halo. I guess you can refer to Halo in regard to some other sort of contraption that you have to deal with that's... I don't know, I just don't see it, man. I don't know where you can go from what's already been done. Damn, I thought I was the only person who was underwhelmed by ODST. It's good, and I know it's good, but something about it doesn't click for me. I didn't think it was bad. It's all right. But I think it's just all right. I mean, I would even say it's good, but some people talk about it with such high praise, like it's mind-blowing, and I just wasn't blown away by it at all. The story is kind of messy, but ODST is all vibes, atmosphere, and level design. It's like how Knights of the Old Republic captured Star Wars in a completely different way, Halo from a different angle. Yeah, I mean, telling a Halo story from a human angle, from the orbital drop shock trooper perspective, where the point is that you're not a super powered soldier guy telling a more human story. Like, I respect that. I don't even remember what it was, what the story was. See, like Reach, for example, sticks out to me because of the sacrifice involved in the story. That was really cool. ODST, I don't know what to... Nothing sticks out to me as that memorable. But maybe I'm just forgetting what the plot was, and if I played it again, I would see like, oh yeah, I missed that before, but that's actually pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I don't think the legendary ending was retconned. Maybe that guy was just yapping. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see the retconning. What if leftover Covenant loyalists managed to build a new Halo after figuring out how they work, lol? Building an artificial Halo? Well, I mean, it's already kind of artificial, but you know what I mean? Like the Halos get destroyed, but then some faction decides to rebuild it. I don't know how they would go about doing that, because that's an immense project. Like, you can't just build a new Halo ring in, like, within the span of a few years. You know what I mean? Like, that would take, like, centuries to build. And Master Chief would be dead at that point, so I don't think you can really do that. But I like the idea. There's something... I don't know. Maybe you can do something with that. Halo Reach isn't even on a Halo, and people love it. They literally have sex with their copies of the game. Yeah, but I think the reason Halo Reach works is because you know it's all leading up to Halo. Like, it's very obvious that it's a prequel. And this happens before the events of, like, Halo Combat Evolved. If like, the story leads directly into that game. So I feel like it's different with sequels as opposed to prequels. You know? Because it's like, with a sequel, where do you go? At least Reach had direction. It's like, we're going to the first game. The beginning of the first game. That's our end point. I don't know, dude. YouTube really pushing ads on this stream. Yeah, I turned them on and I set it to automatic. Sorry if it's annoying, but it gives me a bit of extra income. So I appreciate your patience with that. I hated ODST when it first came out, but the co-op saves makes it great just for chilling with a mate and playing through it. I forgot that it was co-op. Yeah, that's cool. ODST music is what does it for me, and probably for most people. The story is mostly okay. Wished it took itself more seriously, like Reach. Also, ODST would have been cool as a survival horror IMO. Huh. Yeah, I don't really remember the music from it either, but I like a good score. I just can't remember. I can't remember it, but I can understand people liking the game for that reason, even if it is just the music. It's like me with, like, Smash Brothers Brawl. Like, people fucking hate that game because of the tripping and shit. But it was always memorable. It was always really memorable for me because Nobuo Uematsu, the guy who does the Final Fantasy music, did the main theme for it, and maybe it was just the main theme. But I just remember that game had, like, a great soundtrack. Like, I had so many tracks and, like, nostalgia tracks, like redone music from, like, old games up from other franchises, like other Nintendo stuff. And I was just like, I liked that game so much for the music alone, even though the gameplay is kind of fucked. Rio for $5 says, before Halo 4 came out, I remember Bungie's marathon was considered to take place after Halo 3. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you very much, Rio, for the super chat. There was a quote in the new vid that was like the original Halo was a graphics showcase, and that's what Halo needs to be again. Which is such an out of touch and brain dead take to me. The new video. Okay, so I haven't seen that yet, whatever that is. The original Halo was a graphics showcase, and that's what Halo needs to be again. They're so obsessed with graphics, man. I mean, I get it. Like, you're making a new Halo game, they want it to look good, because that always... With every new Halo that came out, it was kind of a recurring thing that, like, it was gonna look good, like, when it came out. You know, especially with the remastered cutscenes with the anniversary editions, it's just like, fucking hell, that looks really good. But it's just, I wish it wouldn't take such a priority that it's like the first thing you mention is the graphics and not the gameplay. Like, who's running this new team? Fucking my Master Chief character? The graphics needs to be good, okay? Seems a bit kind of shallow. How about a cool story? You know? Sure, have good graphics, but that should be down the list of priorities. Whatever. The music is so iconic, lol. Yeah, I should play ODST again. Giga for $5 says, John, I'm going to burp in your mouth. Oh, please don't. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Ultimate Halo ranking. Best to worst. Halo Combat Evolved 3. SPV 3. Mythic Overhaul. Halo 2. Halo SOI 3. Combat Revolved. Halo Combat Evolved Ruby Rebalance. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is Ruby Rebalance? I don't know all these mods and shit. I haven't looked into that stuff. I think part of the charm with Halo Reach is the fact that you're fighting a losing battle, but you still feel the need to win it. Yeah. I think that's a really strong quality of it, yeah. It makes it memorable. Halo 3 ODST was about what happened to New Mombasa right after the Prophet of Regrets cruiser did, with Chief pursuing him, and ends with it being in ruins like Halo 3 said in the beginning. Oh, okay. Rio for $2 says, postmodernism, lol. Well done. Thank you for that super chat, Rio. I appreciate that. John, watch the vid. Honestly, the entire fucking thing was just about graphics. Yeah, I'll check it out later. Glad you're still streaming. I've been gooning a goon sesh for 2 hours. No gooning! I fucking told you. This is a no goon zone. Back on the OG Xbox, gameplay is what sold games. It was guns, gore, and boobies in those days. Yeah, I miss those days. You should watch the new Halo video on stream. It's only 5-6 minutes. I don't know if I have it all. Well, I guess I have my primary monitor set up for full screen gameplay, so I guess I can put the video on there. Do you guys want me to do that? Should I put on the video? I don't even know what the video is or where to find it or who put it out. Like, so I assume it's Halo Studios, but like, how did they release the video? Was it on a YouTube channel? Is it on like a, like, does Halo Studios have their own YouTube channel or something now that I should look up? Or is it 343 or Microsoft or Xbox? Like, if someone points me where to go to load the video, then I'll load it up. I don't think you can post a link in the chat, but Halo YouTube channel? Okay. I'll have a look. Halo. A New Dawn? Is that the video? A New Dawn Halo Studios. Yes, A New Dawn is the vid. Okay, I've got it loaded up. So let me just get to some more chats here before I move on to that, okay? And then we'll check it out. By the way, John, you tell good real life stories like your job interviews, etc. Very funny and smart bloke. Phil, thank you very much, but you know what? I don't lead a very exciting life, and I very seldom have interesting stories to share because I'm usually just at home on my computer working on shit or playing games. So I wish I had more to tell you. Ruby Rebalance is an overhaul of enemy design to make the difficulties better, like Halo 2 Legendary. Oh, okay. Does it make it harder or easier? Because, I mean, Legendary on, like, the Halo games is hard enough. They should make Halo Johnson. It's Johnson and the Elite. I mean, I like the character, but the name Halo Johnson is just kind of hilarious. It's Johnson and the Elite escaping from Halo 1 by ramping between fragments of Halo and a warthog, and you get extra points for doing flips and shit. That sounds pretty funny. Sarah XC for Canadian $20 says, I don't really have anything to say. Sarah, you've been incredibly generous, and I don't think you should donate anymore, okay? I'm not trying to put you on the spot or make you feel weird about it or anything. It's just, I really do appreciate everything you've sent. And that's very generous of you. I appreciate it. I miss those days too. Getting old is a bitch, John. Yeah, it sucks. Whatever. What can you do? Yeah, the Arc portal you see in Halo 3 is what was New Mombasa, buried under it until the Covenant uncovered it. Oh, okay. Prawn Hub / Halo. Oh, that's where the new video is? Okay, got it. Deus Stultus for $10 says, I think what people don't realize is when Infinite came out, a big complaint was about the graphics as well as the obvious lack of content. That's probably why that's such a focus in this video. It was graphics was a complaint with Infinite? Oh yeah, I guess it was. I do remember that. Yeah, but that's because early, like, alpha, beta, whatever the fuck, build footage came out. And then that was how the whole Craig meme got started, right? It's because it was like graphics, like gameplay that wasn't polished yet, and people were making fun of it because it looked shitty. And it's just like, who cares? Like, they haven't put the finishing touches on it, you know? It doesn't have all this specular mapping and all the fucking bullshit. Like, I can totally understand them waiting until, like, the last phase of development to throw all that shit in to make everything pretty, you know? Thank you, Deus Stultus. I really appreciate that. I know this is probably random, but you look like the chill uncle that someone's parents would consider to be a bad influence. Well, am I really? What is it, the Sonic shirt? I'm just a dude, bro. Rio for $2 says, change imaginative logo to John Studios. Brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Hey, Craig was a national treasure. I do remember that being funny when that turned into a thing. Have you checked your Streamlabs, John? I keep forgetting to donate through that instead. I forgot about that. You're right. I will check that out. Hang on. I'm going to have a look at that now. Bear with me for a second here, guys. Tip history. Oh, we got a couple. There's two from Sean. One for $1 that says, imagine an Arby and the Chief play Crysis or Idolmaster video, especially since people tend to compare Crysis with Halo for some reason. Yeah, I mean, like I said many times before, I mean, it's not just about taking a popular game and making Arby and the Chief play it. I have to figure out some kind of comedic angle or visual gag that's associated with that game in some way. And then that's sort of the key to deciding whether or not to make a video like that or not. And then another one from Sean for $2 says, we need Sonichu Adventure. Do we? Do we, though? I think we can give that one a pass. I think Sonic Adventure will do just fine. Sonichu Adventure, that can just sit in development hell. I don't know if you're still here, Sean, but I really appreciate you sending those through Streamlabs. Thank you for that. Thanks for reminding me, Giga. I appreciate that. I feel like Chief should have died with 3. There's nothing left to tell. I don't think he needed to die at the end of Halo 3. I think the open-ended ending was just fine, where he just goes into cryostasis and tells Cortana, wake me when you need me. I think that's great. Just end it there. Deus Stultus for $5 says, also, Ruby's Rebalanced is the quintessential way to play Halo Combat Evolved now, IMO. It rejuvenates the few areas of Halo Combat Evolved that were lacking in a fun way. Interesting. So maybe when I stream Halo Combat Evolved, I should just do that. Or SVE, or whatever the other one is. Because there's... I mean, I don't know which one to do. Ruby's Rebalanced or SVE? Or are they the same thing? What does SVE do that Ruby's Rebalanced doesn't? Have I even got that acronym right? I'm not even sure. Thank you, Deus Stultus. That's food for thought. Rio for $2 says, Halo 3 Rat versus Craig. Who wins? Halo 3 Rat? I don't know what that is. Thank you, Rio. I appreciate that. Kirkland signature, no longer best friend. Sarah, new best friend. Whoever gives me the most money is my best friend. That's how you measure friendship. That's true friendship. This Infinite doesn't look all that great. The texture quality is superb, but the lighting in game looks off to me. I still prefer Reach's art style and lighting engine, as simple as it is. Yeah, I mean, Halo Reach is still fine. I mean, it looks fine. I don't need games to look like stunning. I mean, it's nice, but it's not a deal breaker. Like, if they had invested the processing power instead into delivering groundbreaking gameplay, that would be way more appealing to me. I really don't give a shit about graphics at the end of the day. The new Halo video isn't them announcing a new Halo game. It's simply an announcement for a shift in the studio, them going to Unreal Engine as they develop the next Halo game. Okay, well, we'll check it out in a minute here. I'm almost done with these chats. Revolved is way better than Ruby Rebalanced. This guy is glazing. Glazing. What, so there's 3 now? What the fuck is the one to play then? SVE Revolved or Ruby Rebalanced? So, like, if I'm gonna play Halo Combat Evolved on stream, it's got to be one of them. So, which would you say of the 3 is the one to play? I'll throw that out into chat, see what you guys come up with. Halo SPV 3 is like an entire separate game. It's not even the same. Still better than every 343 game IMO. Oh, so SPV 3 is like a complete... It's like a total... what's the word I'm looking for? It's like it's a word to describe mods that are just a complete overhaul, and it's almost like a new game. I remember that with like the Max Payne games. There was a special name for like certain mods that just completely changed the game. I guess that's that sort of thing. So SPV3 wouldn't be the one to play, because I would want to play Total Conversion. Yes, that's it. You got it. Thank you. Thank you, Giga. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I don't know which one to play then. It sounds like Ruby's Rebalance is the way to go, based on what you guys are saying. Zach Rassman for $1.99 says Job is a certified chill as fuck unk. I try to be chill in the streams and be friendly and everything, and have a good time and just chill out and just talk normally, not put on a cringe voice. I still think Halo 3 has the best lighting, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. That was the last of the mainline Halo games of that trilogy to come out, so it would look the best, wouldn't it? It's on 360. Sarah XC for $10 says, I'll be your best friend. You don't need to send any more money, okay? I really appreciate everything you've sent, but I think you sent quite a lot, and you should save some money for food. Don't you want to eat this month? Have a burger or something? Thank you very much, Sarah. Rio for $2 says, Sarah, leave Job alone. He's gay. So very, very super gay. I just love dick. Why does everyone call me gay? You take 4 cocks in the ass, 4 in the mouth, jerk off 2 cocks at a time, 2 in each hand, and all of a sudden everybody calls you gay. You do all that, you drink a couple gallons of semen, and everyone calls you gay all of a sudden. I don't understand it. Very deep, probably more than my own good. Oh, yeah, deep pockets, okay. Yeah, you must have a lot of money if you're giving it all to me. Don't give me any more, okay? That's it. You're cut off. I feel like Ruby barely changes anything. I've played Combat Evolved like 25 times. I need mods to change it up. So Ruby Rebalanced is just like adjusting enemy behavior and damage and attack, like damage you deal and damage that enemies deal to you, and maybe some changes in their AI. I imagine those are the rebalancing things. But I don't know. God damn, these super chats are fucking rolling in right now. You guys are incredibly generous. Thank you for all this. Erica Ehrenreich for $5 Australian. John would be cool uncle if not for his crippling Sonic the Hedgehog autism. Come on, man. It's a cool shirt. I'm a Sonic fan. Am I not allowed to be a Sonic fan? Thank you very much, Erica. It's very nice of you. Clipping it and goon it. No clipping, no gooning. Solar Hypercane for $4.99 says, did you hear about the Canadian Parliament accidentally giving a Nazi a standing ovation with Justin and Zelensky clapping Lamau? Yes, I did see that. It was cringe. But, I mean, Canadian Parliament is a complete fucking joke, so whatever. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Deus Stultus for $20 says, simply SPV3 is an entirely different game because of all the changes made. Revolved isn't my cup of tea because it doesn't change much at all, besides balance and new weapons. But Ruby's adds new areas and stuff and atmosphere. That would be I guess Ruby's Rebalance would be the more interesting one, especially for me personally, because of like the new areas, I guess, that have been made and new content. But I wonder if I'm going to play Halo Combat Evolved again on a stream, that people would prefer if I just played something closer to the vanilla version. Or whether people would rather see me play the Ruby's Rebalanced one with the new shit in it. I'm curious about that. If you want to throw something in the chat to let me know if I should go one way or the other, I'd appreciate that. I suggest watching the Ruby Rebalance video. He covers all of it. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. We're actually just stalling you from leaving. Yeah, I kind of figured that as well. Well, it's working. It's a lot of money. Fuck's sake. And I gotta address them. You know, people are gonna send them. Marcus Wolf for $2. Oh, sorry. Doesn't Revolve also add new elements, encounters, and areas? Maybe I gotta play it again. I mean, I don't know. Marcus Wolf for $2 says, I want to be a super chatter too. Well, you are. Well done. Thank you very much for that. Zach Rassman for $4.99 says, guys, we don't want Job to play the best version of the game. We want gamer rage. Maybe I'll still rage at the other one. It's a cool shirt, John. Shadow is cooler, though. Yeah, Shadow's badass. He has a gun, and he shoots people. Ozzy, you're getting Revolved and Ruby's mixed up. I recently played both. So right now I'm thinking Ruby's Remastered is the one to do. And I figure people, even though it's not vanilla, like, people will appreciate me going through the new stuff. Maybe I should just do Halo Combat Evolved next. I was thinking about doing like a Halloween-y sort of thing, like a spooky game, but I don't know if I have to do that for... And besides, if like I finish Halo first in this month, there's probably still going to be time left in the month to actually do a spoopy game, so... Maybe I should just do Halo Combat Evolved next, because that is high on my list for streaming games. Kevo for $2 says, gay John clip equals best John clip. Sure. Thank you very much, Kevo. And Zach Rassman, I can't remember if I thanked you or not for that, but I appreciate that. Adding vehicles to a certain part of the library so it doesn't drag. Adding flood biomass to the flood levels and stuff. It's what I think is fun. That sounds cool, yeah. I'd prefer vanilla, the greatest FPS shooter. Everyone here has already played CE through entirely like 100 damn times. Mods are super fun way to mix things up, like adding a different topping to your favorite pizza. I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe I should just do Ruby's Remastered then. I'll check out the video for it. ACAC for $10 says, John, can you do me a favor and say Spark is an eternal beta testing cuck? Thanks. Well, I said it. I don't know. I guess you're talking about some game dev friend of yours. Thank you very much, ACAC, for that $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. Professional snooker player for £1, no comment. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. We poke you because we love you, Job. Well, I very much appreciate that. Thank you. I'll play Ruby again. Sorry, I definitely have better memory of Revolve. That could be wrong. Ringo Bars for $3 says, thanks, man. Just saying thanks for the content, I guess. You're very welcome. I'm happy to do it. It's really funny how you just keep reading. Well, I figure people... That's what people are sticking around for, just going through chat. I've yet to own an Xbox or play a single Halo. Everything I know about the franchise is thanks to Rooster Teeth and John. Play Halo Combat Evolved, man. Start with that. I mean, that was the entry point for everybody, so I think that's the place to start. What's your hardest gamer rage? Probably Demon's Souls. That fucking Oh my god. I can't remember the name of the boss, but it's like this giant demon thing in lava, semi-submerged in lava, and he like punches you. And you've got to run down the corridor and activate these spear guns. I remember that really pissed me off. But, I mean, there's plenty of other things that pissed me off in Demon Souls. The Dragon God, yeah. That was it. New Pools video was great. Oh, I'm very glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. When the hell is Job gonna watch the damn Halo video? The chats keep coming, man. I'm just wrapping it up. John lied to us. He's not gonna watch the video. I have it on my screen, okay? I'm ready to press play. I'm just catching up with everything. Okay, we'll do it now, okay? So we'll switch to media mode. And I've got this video. And then I think my headphones turned off. Hang on. So that was like a huge amount of super chats, and I really appreciate everything. So thank you again for that, for all that. Okay, let's do the video, okay? Volume's up. Turn up my volume a bit.
Chris Matthews.
Oh god, I hate this already. Why does every fucking thing have to do this where you see the clapper board? So, take 15, sound speed. It's like, oh, this is a gritty behind the scenes look at Halo. Like, fuck off.
Chris Matthews, take.
Can you guys see and hear that okay? Can you hear the video? Can you hear the audio from the video and my voice okay? Should I turn it up a bit? Because it's not gameplay anymore. It's all good? Alright, let me know if I should turn up the volume a bit.
Chris Matthews, take 1. Mark.
This is Casey Wu, take 1. Mark.
Oh, wow, multiple clapper boards. Wow, what a down-to-earth, behind-the-scenes look at this production team.
I was told that I can just be my authentic self, Chris.
For 6 years, I don't want to be in front of a camera.
There's so much to do and so much fun to be had when you play Halo that I feel like I never run out of things to do.
I love intricate stories that take place across lots of different worlds, have lots of different meaningful characters.
What made
Where was the intricate story in Halo Infinite? Come on now.
Halo?
I feel like I never run out of things to do.
I love intricate stories that take place across lots of different worlds, have lots of different meaningful characters.
What made Halo successful at the beginning? What is the legacy of Halo and what's the soul that we want to bring forward?
I like how the camera pans across all the old games instead of the new ones. That's hilarious. Especially considering that this is probably 343 or Halo Studios talking. It's not even the games that they made. You know? Like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm turning the volume up a little bit. I'm gonna double the volume. I'll put it at -10. Or actually, I'll crank it up all the way, because if I need to talk, I'll just pause. So I'll start it from the beginning in case nobody heard it.
Chris Matthews, take 1. Mark.
This is Casey Wu, take 1. Mark.
I was told that I can just be my authentic self, Chris.
For 6 years, I don't want to be in front of a camera.
There's so much to do and so much fun to be had when you play Halo that I feel like I never run out of things to do.
I love intricate stories that take place across lots of different worlds, have lots of different meaningful characters.
What made Halo successful at the beginning? What is the legacy of Halo and what's the soul that we want to bring forward? And what's the craft of making Halo games? And how do we set our studio up best to go deliver on that?
We knew we had to make a change in order to take us into the future.
When I first heard about Halo moving on Unreal Engine, my first thought was, this is going to be a really hard secret to keep.
I think fans are going to be excited about the future of Halo because...
Who cares? Like, it's just a new graphics engine. Like, it's like when I heard we were gonna use Unreal, I was like, holy shit. Like, it's just not that crazy to me.
Of the possibilities that are afforded us by using Unreal.
Before, we really had to split our focus in thinking about building an engine, supporting it, being really kind of a tech company and a studio at the same time. Since we've made the change to shift to UE, we can bring Halo forward in ways that people have never seen before while still being true to what
Yeah, in graphics, maybe. Which is the least important thing. Well, I mean, like, depends on who you ask, I guess, but, like... So can we talk about moving things forward in terms of gameplay? Like, can we just put graphics in the back seat for a second?
Halo is.
The Foundry project was an effort to show ourselves how far we can push things using Unreal 5.
Our new studio art director, Chris, came to me and said, hey, I have this crazy idea.
He said, hey, there's this thing called Project Foundry that I want to do. Let's make it happen.
Foundry specifically is based around the same concept of the Foundry in Halo lore. It's the place where Halo rings are born. It's not a game, it's a research project for our studio so we can prepare ourselves for the next steps of making Halo games.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks good. It looks really good. I just don't think it should be the priority.
The original Halo franchise was a graphics showcase. It was best in class. That's what Halo was when it first was released, and that's what Halo needs to be again.
Fuck off. That's not... It's all about the graphics. Good graphics, you guys. It needs to have good graphics.
So once Project Foundry had been approved, we took the entire creative team and we ideated on 3 locations, something old, something new, and something really alien.
We had the Pacific Northwest, which is sort of traditional Halo biome.
We were trying to shove as much foliage in there as humanly possible to make it really feel like you're on a hike in the, Cascades.
The Coldlands, which was the second biome that we took on, it was more of a technical showcase where we could play with shaders, we could play with deformable landscapes and terrains. Unreal affords us more opportunity than we've ever had in the past.
On the surface, it might just look all like snow, but how many layers of things combine to really give that winter look?
And then our third biome was the Blightlands, which is any land that's been completely taken over by the flood.
I wanted to give our team the opportunity to really express an alien world, a really alien world, taking something way further than they may have actually done in previous Halo games.
What's impressed me about watching the Halo team work in Unreal is how beautiful everything looks, how incredible the environments look. I don't think we've seen anything quite like it in Unreal Engine before.
God, my eyes are gonna roll so far back in my head I can see my brain. It's just so graphics oriented. Fuck, man. What's the story? How does it play? I understand, you're just working out the graphical shit right now, but even if you don't, at least say we want to do a cool story this time. With this new series of Halo games, we know we've got to step it up a notch in terms of storytelling, and we want to really put Master Chief through the ringer and put him on an emotional journey. There's just none of that. It's just it's all graphic. It looks so pretty. The graphics are really good. You can see your reflection thanks to the real-time ray tracing, which is really just sophisticated. It's just there's nothing else that looks like it. It's just mind-blowing.
Fortunately, we have a studio that's really passionate about Halo, about the look and the feel, and I think there's a lot of hunger to really collaborate, to move forward together.
Foundry was an initiative that touched on every part of the creative process, everything from concept art, VFX, characters, vehicles, and weapons to make the future games of Halo.
Creating an asset, taking this design, now we can really...
Wow, look how fucking shiny that gun is. Amazing. 10 out of 10 will pre-order.
Dig into material foundations. What is it actually made of? How is it physically accurate to the world? Now we get to take all the wonderful legacy assets that we have, bring them to life, and bring them to today's standards.
We are really excited to be not just working on multiple projects, but also expanding our studio.
As a lifelong Halo player, I think the game's only going to get better when we get those new, unique perspectives and people bring in their expertise and passion for the Halo franchise.
We are looking for new talent as the projects that we're working on kind of get further and further into their development cycles.
And it is great to be part of a team that's growing because you can kind of see that force multiplied as people come in and take on challenges and you can do more.
Imagine a place where you have the commitment that this is what we want to do, Halo games, and create those experiences. And you can express your talent, your creativity, and your professional ambitions in that place.
We're looking for designers, we're looking for artists, we're looking for engineers.
It feels like a new beginning.
How about a screenwriter? How about a story writer? A story editor? There's no focus on story here. Fuck, man.
For the studio in a lot of ways, and I think that's pretty rare.
And I think we arrived now at a point where you see the beginnings of people to start to believe in the process.
There's so much momentum that we have right now and focus and clarity on not just what we're building, but why we're building. And
like, if you put these graphics on Halo Infinite, it would look nice, but Halo Infinite would still be underwhelming because it doesn't have a compelling narrative and there's just not enough there in terms of environment, in terms of like, environment's a big one. They're just...
and kind of this next phase of Halo.
The worlds that we're building, the stories that we're going after.
The potential.
What stories? Name them. What's the story? That would actually be interesting. Come on.
Halo right now is huge.
Halo Infinite was the last.
No, it isn't. Halo is a corpse floating in the water right now. It has the potential to be great again, but like, fuck, I'm not hearing any reason to get excited. I don't care about graphics, dude. Yeah, I've seen plenty of impressive Unreal Engine tech demos. I mean, it is amazing technology. It looks so good now, but again, there are other things that should take priority, like story and character.
Remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we are doing right now, we're changing that recipe.
Oh wow, he's swinging his sword. That's so cool. That animation doesn't even look that great. I mean, it looks kind of... It looks like... It's like one limb is animated at a time. You know what I mean? It just looks kind of unnaturally stiff.
We're changing that recipe.
You know what I mean? He does the sword thing, and then only his head moves. He's just like that. Like, you need, like, a full body motion. Like, ideally, you want to mocap this shit, I think. That's what they did for, like, the cutscenes, didn't they? Like, the remastered cutscenes, the anniversary stuff. logo is not even good. Where's the rest of the H? Oh, I guess it's a lowercase h. Okay. So that's an H. A-L. Ugh. Jesus
I bet
Christ,
this is a really
dude.
good video.
Oh, we don't want to listen to Asmon, do we? Let's go to webcam mode. That was a video. That was one of the videos I've ever seen, to be honest. All right, let's see what you guys have to say. Those are just my dumb fuck opinions. What are your dumb fuck opinions? The nerve of putting Vidoc. Oh yeah, video documentary. I mean, that was hardly... I didn't think that was informative. We already knew they were using Unreal Engine for the new Halo games. They could have just confirmed that in a tweet. Like, I felt like I got nothing from that, other than it looks pretty. Same shit, different company. Well, I mean, it's like, it's the same people, isn't it? I guess with a different creative lead this time. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for this. Even if it was all new staff, I mean, it's just so graphics focused. Like, it just makes me think that they're going to repeat the mistakes with Infinite again, and Halo 4, and Halo 5. Just you wait, there's a guy later on with a Halo 2 graphic tee, and it reaps of desperation. Like, I love old Halo. Halo Studios is just like the old Halo, you guys. We're not 343, we love Halo. Yeah, well, I mean, 343 Industries was saying basically the same shit, right? It's the Infinite E3 trailer all over again. I can't remember what that was. Graphics mattered from 2007 to 2015 because that's when things really ramped up in visuals, but now who cares? Yeah. This is so pretentious, lol. I don't know if pretentious is the word. It's just, I mean, that's not the word I would pick. It's just underwhelming. That's what I would... I mean, maybe they will figure out a story and it'll be good and it'll look really nice and that would be great. But what I want is some hope instilled in me that they are thinking about this on a character and a story level enough that when the Halo game comes out, it's just like, ooh, I want to play that. Because graphics alone is not going to do that for me. You know? Like, I mean, I want to play Silent Hill 2, the remake, for example. It's coming out, I think, tomorrow. I think I'm going to get it tomorrow. And, I mean, it's a remaster, but the character and the story is really interesting. I love the amount of symbolism and metaphor in that game. It's like all these metaphors manifest into like actual physical creatures. And there's something psychological behind everything. Like, it's such a carefully considered game. And it puts the main character through the ringer. And it's like, it's compelling on a character and a story level. That's what I want from Halo. On top of the good gameplay. And yeah, make it look nice. That's great. But it should be further down the priority list. Halo 3 had dated graphics at least at release. I do remember the graphics not being that amazing when Halo 3 came out on 360. I was just like, it looks nice, but it just wasn't crazy good. I don't know. Foliage. Yeah, I mean, we tried to stuff as much foliage in as possible. Look. Okay, good job, I guess. How about stuffing it with characters, interesting characters? How about stuffing it with an interesting story? I see where you're coming from, John, but this isn't the time to talk about gameplay simply because this isn't a game announcement, lol. No game, no gameplay. So it's fine. But I mean, why make a video about this if all they're announcing here is an engine change? Like, if you're going to do a video, save it for when there's something more substantial to say. I mean, yeah, graphics aren't necessary, but when I play Space Marine 2, the beauty of the game definitely adds to the experience overall. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't look good, and I mean, you want good graphics if you can pull it off. It's just that should just come down further down the priority list. You can see every blade of grass. The trees grow in real time. I prefer the original Shadow of the Colossus over the remastered PS3 one. The graphics have nothing on heart and soul. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, the Shadow of the Colossus, I mean, it's not that pretty. But the animation is really good. And the gameplay is really good. And just the sense of scale that's achieved in that game. Like, it's great. Jacob Shikiya for 500 yen says the new Master Chief will feature 9.4 trillion frames per second, 3D alpha planing technology, and trilinear bitmap buffering. Cortana's ass is in 5 dimensions. Wow. So many technical words. This game must be good, right? John's going to need to press charges on whomever suggested this video. Oh, well, everyone's watching this video, right? Except, I mean, I hadn't seen it before now. John, you don't even need to do a Chief parody. This video right here, it's all about the good graphics. You know, I could probably do an Arby and the Chief about this, making fun of this. I'll think about that. Late stage game development. The old gods of the 90s and 2000s have laid the foundation, and now all that's left is to make visually impressive games with no story. I want a story, man. Give me a story. Give me a cool story. Gaming should have never gone mainstream. Yeah, well, I don't know. I feel ambivalent about it myself. It was kind of cool when it was just enthusiasts that were interested in games, but then once the big corporations realized how much potential money there was in it, then it's like, I mean, this good and bad came with it, so I don't know. Make Halo games doesn't really sound like a good goal, does it? Copying someone else's work. I mean, like, if they made a game similar to the old Halo games that played well and had an interesting campaign, I think that would be great. So, and you expect them to play on some level like the older games, so I think that's fine. It's Halo. I want foreign alien tech. I want sand. I want snow. I want forest. Yeah, well, that was a big thing holding Infinite back, was the lack of environmental variety. Like, even Halo 1 had, like, snow levels, forest levels, caves, interiors. It's like the inverse design philosophy of Zelda. They come up with the story last to service the gameplay and world. Halo seems to be trying to get everything to service the graphics. Well, that does seem like the primary goal here with this video. Zach Grassman for $1.99 says Chief would love this video. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I was saying, I think there's an Arby and the Chief episode here. I should do like a parody video of this where I'm dressed up as what's that guy? Some fucking guy in a leather jacket who's the new CEO of Halo Studios. It's like what we knew was priority number one was the graphics. This game had to look great. This is also comically corporate and out of touch. If they had gone into some detail on story and character, I would respect that, but they don't. Come on, Master Chief's going to be able to toss up one mean salad with foliage like that. I'm glad John is excited. Oh yeah, I can't. I'm beaten off like Sonic and Shadow at the end of Sonic Adventure 2. So excited. You know they have zero creativity when they think recreating the logo that doesn't need redoing counts as a plus. Yeah, that is interesting. Like, it's Halo Studios and Halo the game, but they both have different fonts. Like, why not just go with the font that's been established? Why do you have to redesign the word Halo? That's interesting. I only care about story, and if they do the rumored Combat Evolved remake, if it's not one-to-one on story and thematics, I don't care about it at all. I mean, I do want it to look nice. That would be good, but give me a story. How this went down. Good afternoon, employees. We need to put out a new promo for the shareholders. Please make sure to be enthusiastic and positive during filming. That basically, I think, is what's going on. I'm remembering when they had that cool slip space engine reveal for Halo Infinite, and then they just completely scrapped that build. Yeah, well, they didn't do enough with it. I actually like the idea of an open world Halo, but there just wasn't enough in Infinite to keep it interesting all the way through. I like the way it started. I really did. I thought it started strong, but then it was just it quickly got boring. None of those people have played Halo before. They just got briefed on the story in a boardroom meeting. And it kind of seems that way. The funny thing about Santa Monica Studios is that the original God of War creator hates what the new studio is doing with Kratos, just like Bungie hates 343. That's interesting, because I actually like what they're doing with Kratos now. But I can sort of understand why the original creator would be pissed off, because the Kratos in the old God of War games is just like an adrenaline junkie, fucking crazy, violent, fucking... He's an absolute unit. He just fucking destroys everything. That's what he does. And there's a charm to that. Like, I do kind of miss that. But I like that Kratos is sort of, that's in his past, and now he's trying to be a more sort of balanced human being, especially now that he has a son. And the mother is dead. So he has to be this sort of father figure and not be the sort of rage-filled lunatic that he used to be. I don't know. That's just my onion, you guys. Gaming is all about ray tracing. Oh, okay. I had it wrong. I thought it was about gameplay. Speaking of Shadow of the Colossus, there's always going to be something about how an original game looks when compared to better graphics. Sometimes limitations can help bring out more creativity. Very true. Sometimes limitations are a good thing. At this point, they should just pull a COD and get 3 different developers that all work on a Halo project. Oh, I don't want that. Be better than being underwhelmed, waiting almost a decade for a single game to drop. I don't mind waiting for a game, as long as it's good. So much Jontent in this stream. It'll last us joblins a good while. Oh yes, I'm spoiling you guys. But you are also spoiling me, so... I really appreciate all this chats and everything. After watching that video, I'm still not sure how to feel about Halo Studios. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to make of this video other than I'm just underwhelmed and I'm not expecting anything. I feel like they're just going to repeat the same mistakes with Infinite and just make another game like Infinite again. That's going to be underwhelming. Here's what Halo is about. Takes big drag from Cigar. Your name is John Halo, you hate aliens, and you fight an enemy called the Avalanche. Takes another drag. Get out there and make that game. Avalanche. I like it. Deus Stultus for $5 says, honestly, Halo's story has never been amazing. I think the storyboards for Halo 2 original ending would have been better, but even then it was meh. Halo Combat Evolved doesn't have an amazing story. I agree, but I think it works really well, at least enough for it to be compelling. And I like the idea of basically doing a Pandora's box story in space. Where it's just like, ooh, what's this thing in space? Let's land on it and see. Ooh, this isn't what we thought it was. Uh-oh, it's a weapon that's going to destroy everything. Let's blow it up. Like, it's pretty straightforward. There's not kind of any award-winning complexity to it or anything, but it's very straightforward. It was novel for the time. It's functional. It's fun. The character is... I mean, Master Chief's not like a fleshed out character or anything, but like he's just the kind of character that's sort of a vessel for the player to imagine themselves in. But there's a little bit of personality to him that it's just, I don't think it needs to be more than that. There's just an effective simplicity to the Halo games that had a good enough story to be fun to play. Thank you, Deus Stultus, for that. I really appreciate it. Halo 2 story was generally very good. IMO, the only good one. I don't think it was the only good one, but Halo 2 appropriately made the lore more complex by introducing the Covenant as sort of establishing their hierarchy and political system. And sort of having a character like the Arbiter, who's like actually a pretty cool person, and then having him work together with the humans. I thought that was really interesting. I thought that was pretty sophisticated for like a Halo game campaign. Yeah, I played Combat Evolved, but in terms of writing, there are a lot of Deus Ex Machinas, like the teleporting that Staten always makes fun of in Combat Evolved. Yeah, I mean, I remember Joe Staten himself saying that he was the story duct tape guy, meaning that he would sort of duct tape stage levels together through narrative and cutscenes in a way that sort of made it relatively narratively seamless. And I thought he did a pretty good job with it. I mean that is abrupt, like the teleporting. Like when Master Chief comes out of the flood lair and he's walking in the swamp and 343 Guilty Spark just shows up. And he's like, come with me and then I'll just teleport you. Like, I guess maybe he has that power, fine. Because it's Forerunner tech. So, I mean, it didn't bother me that much. But you can tell there's parts where it's just like, they didn't really know what to do here, and they needed to just get to the next thing quickly, so whatever. Let's just have Chief get teleported, and whatever. I think it worked well enough. If you haven't seen, the Halo tubers are having a field day with this. Oh, I'm sure they are. Yeah, I played Combat Evolved, but in terms of writing, there are a lot of Deus Ex Machina. Oh, sorry, I read that one already. Fuck. Imagine if the next Halo game is an adaptation of the Halo show. If that happens, I'd probably just end it all. Oh my god, don't even bring that up. Don't even mention that. You're banned, kitty cat. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Is the next stream going to be SPV3? I'd honestly love to see a reaction to various mods. Well, I thought that Ruby Rebalanced was the way to go. But in either case, I think Halo Combat Evolved I think I'll do that next. Because I would really like to play that, and I think a lot of my viewers would like to see me play that, so. For obvious reasons. I don't think CE's story is anything remarkable, but Halo 2 is so rich in world building and expanding the universe beyond the ring from the first game. Yeah, it did a great job. Halo 1 has a kind of ancient Egypt mysterious feel to it, but sci-fi. I love the story and the self-contained nature of it. It works without any other Halo games. I know exactly what you mean, dude. Yeah. Halo 1 had a real sense of mystery to it, especially in the opening when you first land on the ring. I thought that was really cool. What the first game did. Like, I don't know if I feel like 2 stepped it up and 3 let me down and everyone blows Halo 3 as an experience, but all complexity of the story was drained out. I like the idea of the arc being on Earth in Halo. I think that more people like Halo 3 more so for the multiplayer and the amount of features and the Forge mode, rather than the campaign. I feel like fans of Halo 2 appreciate what it did in terms of the campaign. But I mean, I quite liked Halo 3's campaign. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it's not bad. I thought it was quite good. It was quite a good. It was a decent conclusion, I thought. Halo tubers sound similar to Beaten Housewife. The Halo show was 100% lore accurate job. Oh, was it? The final episode where all the Alan died was such a letdown. Alan was my favorite Arby and Chef character. No, not Alan! Alan, no! SPV3 is just an entirely separate game. Why I think it should be special. It's worth it just to see the passion put into it. SPV3 I think might be too much of a deviation for my streamers, or not my people who watch my stream, to like, I think they would rather just I play a version that's closer to the original with maybe a few quality of life improvements and a few like extra sort of things that were made exclusively for it. So I think Ruby Remastered is the way to go. I'll look into getting that installed. CE's atmosphere, I would describe as techno-mystical. That's a good term. I like that. That works. Even with all its faults, I think no other Halo game beat it in its atmosphere. I'm not sure which one you mean. I think Master Chief's story should have ended with Halo 3. I don't even like the after credit scene where it shows he's alive. I didn't mind that personally. I like that it's open-ended like that. I just looked up Arby and the Chief on a whim late at night, and I'm glad you're still active. Yep, still doing it. It's fun. As a Halo 3 fan, I actually do appreciate the campaign. I was too young to experience the multiplayer at its prime. Yeah, I like the campaign too. It's good. I think, didn't it have 4-player co-op? That was really cool. I don't think I've ever seen a game do that. Not of that genre. That felt really novel, that Halo 3 was doing that. I think with Halo 3, they missed the opportunity to really change up how the fights play out. Grunt sided with elites in Halo 2. Also didn't like what they did to the brutes, really. It was too jarring. I don't remember what they did with the brutes. But I remember liking Halo 3. I wasn't allowed to play online as a kid, so I'd watch Halo YouTube videos instead, which is how I found Job. Oh, fucking hell. I think my show would leave a worse impression on kids than the Halo Online gameplay would. Alright, boys and girls, we are totally caught up on chat, I believe. And it's like almost 9:30, or a little after 9:30. And so I'm going to call it a night, guys and girls. Sorry to leave you, but I gotta leave at some point. and I'm kind of tired. So I'm gonna call it here, okay? I'll see you next weekend with a stream, hopefully. And I'll try and get, I'll try and get Halo Combat Evolved, the Ruby, whatever, Ruby's rebalanced. I'll try and get that installed and ready for next weekend. And I'll probably see you next weekend, okay? On a stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, for all the chats, the participation, the super chats, the Streamlabs donations. It's all incredibly appreciated, and you guys were so generous today, and I appreciate everything, man. Thank you. And I will see you next time, okay?